And welcome back for the first game of the night here in Perth Mod. We have Internationale Perth Futsal Club against West Coast Cobras, the classic derby of Futsal Supa-Liga. I'll go through the team sheet for you guys. So for Inter, we have Chloe Taylor, number 4, Nikki Hughes, number 60, Monique Todd, 24, Peyton Grovia, 86, Caitlin Belanca, 68, and Kella McCulloch, number 2. For West Coast Cobras, we have Annie Farrow, 1 in goals, EJ Silver, number 8, Sophia Papalia, number 5, Shelby Cochran, number 4, Stella Zimpogna, 14, Gabriella Malby, 18, Rika Balasok, number 40, Emmy Witham, number 11. It's going to be a very interesting and exciting game here at Perth Mod tonight. Both teams fighting for that top 4. Both teams fighting for the top 4 spot. And also both teams coming from a victory on the weekend. West Coast Cobras beating South Perth Alliance 2-1. And internationally beating Perth United as well. Belanca with the ball. Onto Grovia. Taylor. Good pressure here by West Coast Cobras. Sophia Papalia. Onto Cochran. Back to Papalia. With time and space looking forward. No pressure here for the from Inter. Silva. Back to Papalia. Trying to find a target into Cochran. Press by 2. Good recovery there by Taylor. Belanca under pressure. Grovia. Back to Taylor. Being pressed by EJ. Great play here from Inter, getting out of that press really well. Girls being brave, playing that ball across the court. Hughes into Taylor. Intercepted. Back to Belanca. I just tried to connect that one to Grovia. Pass a little bit too high. Silva. A first time ball there to find Sophia Papalia. In a battle with Taylor. Papalia and Taylor. Papalia got that one. Silva into Cochran. Back to Silva. Looking forward. Great ball over the top to fight Zimpogna. He tries this spectacular. And it's an easy save there by Todd. Belanca intercepted by Silva with the left foot. And a great interception there from Monique Todd to put that one from a corner. It's the first corner of the match for West Coast Cobras. EJ Silver on the ball. Laying it off for Stella Zimpogna under pressure from Belanca, and referee said it's going to be a Inter's ball. Great defensive pressure there by Belanca, intercepting the ball and kicking straight into Zimpogna, earning herself a side kick. Hughes, Taylor, intercepted by Silva. Zimpogna decided to play back with Cochran. Across the court to Papalia. With time and space. Silva on a one-on-one. Back to Papalia. Shifting that to Zimpogna. Intercepted by Hughes. And once again, quickly recovered by Zimpogna, and they're just giving that one away. Both teams recovering this ball really quickly when they lose possession, but then giving it away with a cheaper pass, like just this one here. Farrell going long. Miscontrol there by Belanca, putting that ball to a side kick. You can hear John Goodlich asking the girls to get a better shape. And they're trying to play a 3-1, but the target is moving a bit too much. Not giving them time to actually find a spacing behind the defense. Oh, Sofia Papali with the first time shot from halfway. That one surprised Monique Todd as well. She wasn't expecting that one. Todd into Belanca. Going across the court to Grovia. Taylor.
Keep going, press, win it.
Belanca. Great back roll there for Grovia. First time into Taylor. Taking that player on, intercepted by Silva. Then Pogna. Papali with time and space, driving that ball forwards. Into Pogna. Playing it back. Inter's happy to sit back in their own half, not pressing. Waiting for mistakes like this one here, just to recover the ball.
Step up, no turn.
Belanca.
Come for it.
Very fast in a 1v1, lining up the shot, and it's a great goal from Caitlin Belanca. Sliding that one in the bottom left corner. Amazing solo effort there by Belanca. Again, as John Goodlich just said here for his team, they didn't set up the shape quick enough, allowing that intercept. And when you give Caitlin Belanca time and space to run, she'll take it. Belituk into Silva, going across to Corcoran. Pressed by Belanca. Hughes with a great back roll to Belanca. Playing that one to Grovia. Belanca still with the ball, another back row. This one putting Taylor under pressure. But she managed to put that one out and earn herself a side kick. Grovia with a good run. Pressed by Belituk, recovering that ball to Silva. Then Pogna. Corcoran. Back to Pogna. Over the top. And once again...
Get closer to Caitlin! Get closer to her!
Oh, great pressure there by Corcoran. Use her body well. Second, Pogna again with the ball over the top. They are trying to find a target, but they're forcing the ball over the top a little bit too much. Zimpog. Hughes. Onto Grovia. Back to Hughes. Grovia under pressure, playing back to Belanca with a great ball to Hughes in a 1v2 and recovered well there by Silva, and Belanca was a little bit too quick, couldn't stop and just gave away the first foul of the game. Both teams moving this ball really well. It's 5 minutes into the match. Time is going quick here. Farrell out of her goal, playing into Silva, breaking that line of defense, and they're just playing back. Cobras mirroring a little bit that 4-0 shape into a fluid 3-1, but the target is not showing in the middle as much as they would like. And we have two of the younger players here from the league playing for Cobras at the moment. Amy Witom, number 11. Just great ball over the top here from Hughes, defended by Farrell off her line. Great throw here from Monique Todd. But as I was saying, two very young players in the court here for... Oh, and Caitlin Belanca once again. They're going so quick, I can't even actually finish my sentences. Caitlin Belanca again taking that ball down the flank, going for a shot across, and Grovia was almost slotted that one in on the back post. Taylor left foot shot. Farrell over the top for the runners in Pogna. controlling that one well under pressure of Hughes. Zimpogna playing back to Witop. Belisuk, 1-2. Dispossessed by Taylor. Hughes. A bit too much there in front of Belanca. Witom playing to Supa, across to Zimpogna, looking up, finding Belisuk, bouncing that ball back.
Show Rika. Well done. That's all right.
Belisuk trying to go
Behind the ball. Hey, Emmy, on Caitlin. Emmy. Well
by
done, Caitlin.
herself.
Just step. Press and follow. Press and follow.
Belanca
Follow.
in a 1v2 with Taylor. Easily dispossessed. Farrell playing short with Silva. Silva again, trying to take her player on and trying to find the run of Zimpogna off the ball in behind Belanca. Great interception there by Grovia, putting that ball to the side. And we have the captain, Kayla McCulloch,
Run up to it. Time it.
for her first few minutes of the match.
Yeah, good hit.
Kayla on her sporting team of the week
push
for
forward.
round
Push
13.
forward. Just watch the runs.
Todd taking her time there, adjusting the goal, allowing her team to actually find a shape.
Yeah,
Belanca,
up.
Hughes, great through ball there. It's a bit too much. Taylor just couldn't make it, easily saved by Farrow. Witom. To Belisuk. Under pressure by Hughes. Playing it back to Silva, decides to go long and just clearing that ball out of their own defensive half here. Great touch by Hughes. Going herself with a 1v2 for Taylor on her right. Playing it back. Oh, it's a little bit too much here from Inter. It's going to be keeper's ball here for Inter Perth. We can see John Goodrich asking for a timeout for his team. Trying to adjust the shape, not very happy. Taylor under pressure. Grovia. McCulloch. Again with a missed pass. It's going to be a timeout for West Coast Cobras, and we'll be right back. And we are back for Inter Perth 1, West Coast Cobras 0. Belisuk playing into Silva, who's trying to find a target. And once again, Cobras getting under pressure. The target men not showing, and then giving the ball away. Papalia, good body here, good feet, going herself in the left foot, and just gonna be a keeper's ball here. Gabby Maui with her first few minutes, first touch, shot towards goal. Todd over the top for Grovia, first great touch. Now 1v1, and that ball just gone out. Absolutely really good first touch here from Grovia. Grovia that was just playing in Sydney for the state team. Earning herself an all-star player for her age group.
Follow Rika.
Taylor
Up,
into Grovia.
Press. Slow it down, Gabby. Slow it down. Sophia,
Under pressure of West Coast Cobras.
Get a shot.
Probably you guys can hear John Goodlich going off here on the sidelines, asking her team to go get a shot. Grovia. Belanca into McCulloch. Trying to take Gabby 1v1 there down the parallel. Gabby said not here, not today. And McCulloch still earned herself a side kick. Grovia
Should have been there. Follow Gabby. Follow
back
Gabby.
into Belanca, taking her player on the run, going herself. And Bella's a great recovery here, but giving her one away again. Belanca with a right foot shot and blocked by Silva. Papalia. It's a 3v1 here for Papalia going by herself. Referee said that was not a foul. Balasuk across to Silva. Silva bringing that ball into the middle, into Papalia. That looks forward. No options. West Coast struggling to find a target man. They look forward. They move the ball really well here in the defensive half, but as soon as they try to go forward and penetrate and break lines, they're giving the ball away way too cheaply.
Up, together. Press.
Taylor
Press. We've got to try to score Caitlin's off.
into Hughes. Grovia.
Up.
Great block there from Grovia, giving McCulloch some time and space.
Oi.
And referee said play on.
Have we got confused?
No,
We're not laughing.
bringing that one back, saying there was...
Talk.
Referee said it was trying to look for the advantage there. There was none. He brought it back.
Up.
We have 1 all in fouls
Together.
here.
Up. Press. Gabby, next one. I'm going to get Stella on while our thingy's up, alright? Next one.
Cochrane
It's alright. Gabby, run back.
trying to find Silva, putting the ball just behind her flanker. McCulloch going for the first time shot there, trying to find the back post. No one there, intercepted by Hughes. Into McCulloch, first time into Taylor. Taking her player on into the right foot. And just EJ Silva with a crucial touch to put for a side kick. Chloe Taylor going for the first time shot here on her left foot. And just wide of the front post from Farrell. Zempogna back on the court. Farrell deciding to play short here with Silva. That looks forward across the court to Cochrane. Back to Papalia. Under pressure from Hughes. Into Silva. With a good fit there under the pressure of Winter again and giving the ball cheaply away. McCulloch into Grovia. Back to McCulloch.
Step.
Hughes. A 1v2 here and great interception once again from Silva. McCulloch going herself. Silva deciding to just play back to Zempogna. Yeah, once again, you can see here, West Coast Cobras playing really well,
One inch now.
moving this
One
ball
step
as a,
press up.
in the
Watch
back
Caitlin,
three.
watch Caitlin.
Time and space, no pressure, but then they're not
Follow
finding that
detail on
target
Caitlin.
passing. Just giving that ball
Yeah, up,
away.
No turn, no turn. Well done, good tackle.
Great 1-2 here from Zempogina. And Monique Todd off her line,
Pass. Wait, what? Is that not our ball?
saving that one and
Pass,
putting
like
that ball
shooting.
back
Run
into
up to the
Palia.
ball.
And it's a bit of a confusion here. Monique Todd said it's her ball. And the referee said yes, but it's just a side kick here for Inter. Belanca across the court to Hughes under the pressure of Corcoran. McCulloch just
Work the shot.
having to put that one to the side.
Shelby, set her up for a shot.
West Coast Cobras stepping up the press.
Win it back.
Zempogna against McCulloch. Belanca got the best of it. Into Grovia with a 1-2. Belanca going herself down the middle. And very well recovered here by Sofia Papalia. Belanca is really dangerous when she takes off and goes driving towards the middle. It's really hard to stop. Great work here from Papalia to just cover that and put that one to the corner, put a side kick. Belanca with a turn. Back row to McCulloch and it hits Zempogna on the way out. Almost catching Farrow off her line. It's going to be a corner kick here for Inter. McCulloch over the top, trying to find Hughes. No touch, it's going to be a kick in for West Coast Cobras. Just under 8 minutes to go. Inter comfortably winning with 1-0. West Coast Cobras did not have any chances, clear chances of goal. But as I'm speaking, they have the youngster on the court trying to find Zempogna. Intercepted by Belanca.
Hold the runs.
Taking herself in a 1-2 with Nikki Hughes. On her left foot. She was by herself in the left foot. Did not manage to make good contact with that ball. It's just Annie Farrell's throw. Trying to find Zempogna.
Mark up now. 1 inch now. Come on.
Great pressure by Grovia there.
Yeah, up. Yeah, press.
Cross to
press.
McCulloch.
Well done.
Into Belanca.
Slow it down.
Belanca wasn't expecting that one over the top. And it will be West Coast Cobras kicking.
Pass on the left wing, left flank. Shelby in the middle third. Yeah, carry it forward. Good idea. Win it back. Well done. Tackle.
Hughes. Trying to find McCulloch. Going towards goal and another good touch there, press of Philip Papalia. McCulloch, Hughes going for a first time shot and the ref said it's going to be a retake here for Inter. McCulloch going to Belanca with a first time hit. Belanca just, she can strike a ball, let me tell you. But that one just went wide of Farrow's post. A big shout out to Bells and Amanda from watching this one here. Educating the future of female futsal.
Come on. Top. Emmy on someone.
Hughes onto Belanca. Taylor. 1-2 with McCulloch. Onto goes. Great defensive work here by Papalia. Once again, she's been really solid for them this game and the whole season as well defensively. It's really hard to beat Sofia Papalia in a 1v1. Corcoran with a finest Zempogna by herself there, and there was a shin pad that
Step on the play with no shoe.
came off from Taylor, and it's back to the keeper, and it's going to be a 2-touch. Monique Todd looking a bit confused in Fraser there, but it's going to be an indirect free kick for West Coast Cobras. Let's see what they're going to come up with. 2-touch from the goalkeeper. Silver on the ball. This ball will have to touch someone before going in. Zempogna into Silva. And she hits the crossbar. Corcoran with the first time shot.
One player each. Emmy, step up on someone. Up.
Good play there from West Coast Cobras, hitting the crossbar. Is the best chance of the game for them. In a tactical mistake here from Inter. Taylor. Hughes. Bringing the ball into the middle, no pressure. Trying to find McCullough in the middle, intercepted by Corcoran. Great fancy foot skill there from Corcoran, earning herself a kick-in. Silva. Into Zempogna. Being pressured by two players. Zempogna pressured by two players, leaving that ball to Whitman. And the youngster just first time shot over the top. Shot over the top here from trying to find Taylor, intercepted. Zempogna. Silva with time and space. Zempogna with a good run. And once again, West Coast Cobras not finding that pass to their target person and giving that one away again. Great one to Belanca from where she scored the first one. And once again intercepted by Cobras, and it's going to be a corner kick on the right side of the court for Inter. Just over 5 minutes to go. They have the lead. Belanca. Back heel for trying to find Hughes, intercepted by the 14-year-old Amy that goes herself with defensive foot skills there. Well done for the youngster. And we have also important to mention Rika Balasuk just earned herself her first ever senior women's goal last week. The winning goal against South Perth. But here we have Belanca once again with the right foot, and she slots that one in past Farrow. Second goal of the night for Belanca, second goal for Inter. Great first half here for Caitlin Belanca. And we have Inter doubling their lead. West Coast Cobras still have 5 minutes here to pull one back. Malby back into Silva. We're stuck under pressure, playing into Zempogna. Plays it back into Silva with time and space. Malby. And there's a touch there from Inter. Malby lays it off for Silva.
Hold her on him.
Grovia.
Up, press up.
Taylor, first time into McCullough to find Belanca. Back to McCullough. The ball behind the defensive line there. Great ball from this keeper. Taylor just did not start her run at the time she should have, and that ball just go to the side. Zempogna. Ballets took back to Zempogna. Under pressure, great read there from McCullough. Decides to play back and restarts. Grovia. Silva. Zempogna. Being pressed by two. Recovered by Taylor, and a good body work there. Good battle between the two. Reach up onto Malby. First time. Topo, and it's going to be keeper's ball.
Straight on Caitlin. It's got to be you.
No touch.
Gabby, watch
Keeper's
the
ball.
Oh, fuck. Follow me,
Taylor into Belanca, being pressured by Malby. Finding Hughes. Playing back to Belanca. She has Chloe Taylor open with time and space. They decides to force that ball through the middle and easily recovered by West Coast Cobras. Zempogna Cobras here off your camera, isolating the target in the diagonal really wide. Let's see what they're gonna do. And once again, they go over that ball over the top, giving that one away. Hughes finding Taylor. Oh, Taylor 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper off her line, closing those angles. Chloe Taylor just did not make contact with that ball really well and just put that one to the side of Annie Farrell's goal. Silva. Bella took back to Silva. Crosses Impogna. Impogna run through the middle, creating space from Albi. That looks forward into Impogna. Under the pressure there of Hughes, but Malby recovered that one for West Coast Cobras. Silva. Bella took no 1v1, and it's gonna be black ball according to the referees.
Left shoulder, EJ.
Hughes
Up,
into Belanca.
Follow.
Taylor. Annie Farrell off her line, putting that one to the side. Have Sophia Papala back on the court here.
One of you step on 60, come on. Yeah, I reckon that's right, she'll be ready. Yeah, stop.
Belanca into Hughes.
Press.
Recovered by Inter once again with a 1-2s. Grovia across to Hughes. Lining up with a topo and hitting the side net. Great resource there from Nikki Hughes just to find that topo, and she almost got another one for Inter. Zempogna. Oh, Papaya, I'm sorry. Going herself, trying to find Zempogna. And once again intercepted. Papalia. Laying it off for Zempogna for a first time shot.
Shelby, on the 4. Watch the subs. 1 inch. Talk. Stella, Isha, talk.
West Coast Cobras trying to find, just great throw by Monique Todd to find Kayla Hughes. And if her off her line, crucial intervention there. Great ball over the top from Monique Todd. McCullough then to Taylor for first time shot. And Farrell putting that one for a corner kick. Great first time hit from Taylor. McCullough going through the middle. And once again, referee said no touch. Oh, apparently there was a pink touch here, I'm sorry. Hughes, 1-2 with Peyton Grovia. Taylor, finding McCullough. Taylor going across the court to Hughes. Time and space to line up the shot, and she does so. Two-time save here from Farrell. With no option going forwards. 1-2, Silva with Papaya. Papaya lining up here on the left. And Monique Todd off her line.
Stay high, Pat.
To stop that ball flying in the back post.
Up.
Can hear
Press.
The West Coast Cobras coach asking for that press.
Stella, right option. Yeah, wide. Stay wide.
Cobras struggling with the press here. They're going with sometimes 2 or 3 players on that press, and then if Inter swings that ball, they're finding the free player and able to do 1-2s and playing in behind that defensive pressure. If they're going to keep up with that press, they'll have to do it as a team, as a group, and coordinate those attacks well.
Step, BJ. Step.
Hughes.
Press.
Laying it off to McCullough.
Well done. Follow, Shelby. Yeah, that's good. 1 inch again.
Keeper's ball. And you can see
Follow.
all of them going into that pressure and creating that space in behind. They need to find that balance in their movement well so they can stop Inter from doing what they do best, is getting teams to fall for that 4-0 and create space in behind the defense. Silva
Get a shot, 5 seconds.
into Papalia,
Shot, 4,
Zempogna.
3.
And that's it for the first half. Inter 2, West Coast Cobras 0. We'll be right back.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week in Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
We are back for the second half of Inter Perth 2 West Coast Cobras nil. First half dominated by Inter Perth, moving the ball really well and finding, with the brilliance of Caitlin Belanca, the back of the neck twice. Inter moving this ball in behind with the 4-0, finding the space in behind of the defense. Monique Todd did not have much to do, despite West Coast Cobras hitting the bar once. So let's see how they're going to behave on the second half. They need this win to solidify their spot in the top 4 of the competition. We are onto our last round of games. So every game matter, every goal matter. Now that we are heading towards finals. Todd. Into Belanca. Playing that one back with Grovia. McCulloch. Grovia. And West Coast Cobras press finally working here. They're pressing as a team. Zempogna with the ball over the top. It's going to be a hard one to beat. Todd, such a good goalkeeper as well, one of the best in the league. Over the top balls like those are not going to work. Inter wanting a foul here on Caitlin Belanca with a push on the back. Referee said there was not enough contact here for a foul. Farrell finding Papalia there with a first time touch, dispossessed by Taylor. And Zempogna over the top. Giving that one away for Monique Todd to set up her team once again. Grovia. Oh, giving it away in front of goals and fast, great intervention there. Off the half for Monique Todd, and once again, Inter giving that one away. Todd could not make contact with that ball straight away. Todd managed to get a touch there, but the ball was hard enough. That went in the back of the neck regardless. Great goal from Stella Zempogna to pull one back for her team. So it's 2-1. The game's starting to get really exciting here. Papalia with the pressure. Silva finds Zempogna with a first time touch there, intercepted by Belanca. Under pressure from Zempogna, 1-2. Papalia recovered that one, finding Zempogna. And Papalia once again with the left foot shot. Monique Todd saving that one first time there. No chances for a back post tap in. Game started to become a little bit heated here on the second half. Hughes. Great ball into McCulloch. Back into Taylor, finding Hughes on the back post here. First time shot. And Zempogna is there to clear that one out of danger. And we have Papalia in a 2v1 against Belanca. Belanca with a crucial touch here, putting that ball back, resetting the play here for West Coast Cobras. Silva forcing the ball to find Zempogna. Belanca bringing that ball into the middle, finding the run of Hughes in behind Papalia. Hughes for Taylor. Easy save there by Farrell. For the run of Shelby. And McCulloch very smart, letting that ball bounce, using her body just to shield the ball. Belanca. First time ball there for the run off McCulloch, but went to her left foot. It's going to be a kick in for West Coast Cobras. Cochran. Onto Silva. Zempogna. First time pass. And once again, Monique Todd Didn't have much to do in the first half. Now having to make 3 crucial saves in a row. Belanka on her right foot. Should have taken a touch there towards goal. Decided to go first time and wide off the goal. Keeper's ball. Farrell readjusting her goal. Farrell over the top. Trying to find her target, but her target came in. And both keepers going over the top here. Cochran, pressure by 2. She managed to get that one ahead. Oh, and Monique Todd once again off her line. Belanka taking her player on. Hughes. Trying to find the runner, Belanka there, and intercepted by Silva. Kick in for Inter Perth. Hughes. McCulloch, first time ball. For Taylor on the right foot. And Annie Farrell with a crucial touch there to put that one for a corner kick. First corner of the half for Inter Perth. On the left side of the court. McCulloch on the ball. You have Taylor here that can hit her with her left. Belanka lays it off for Taylor. Intercepted by Silva. Taylor again. Didn't understand that play there because Belanka just put that ball towards the right side of the foot of Taylor. She's a lefty. Should have just left out. Make a run in and let Chloe Taylor get the corridor and line up with the shot herself. West Coast Cobras very deep with the press. Allowing that ball to come over the top. Intercepted by Cobras. Hughes recovering.
Vicky, go, Vicky.
Belanka leaving that ball there for Todd. Wasn't expecting. After what happened in the first half, she was not expecting that one. West Coast Cobras with a chance here. Silva. And it's going to be a corner kick for West Coast Cobras.
Nikki, another step forward.
Balatok.
Yep.
Trying to force that ball to Silva, who did not make a run. Easily intercepted by McCulloch. That plays Hughes. Trying to find Belanka. And Zempogna recovered that one really well. And put
Nikki, well done.
the ball to the side. Corner kick for Inter. McCulloch. Over the top, intercepted by Cobras. He's a 2v1 here. Silva against Belanka. Final we take. And Monique Todd off her line. They should touch that. The referee said no, goalkeeper's ball.
On, slow down, on.
Todd finding Grover in the middle. Under pressure of Zempogna. Belanka. 1-2 with McCulloch. And McCulloch played that ball back to no one and had to force a foul there. Otherwise, Belisuk would be a 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Surprised the referee did not pull a yellow card for this one. Belisuk would be 1-on-1 with Monique Todd. Silva on the ball. The direct free kick here. Silva lining up the shot. Straight onto Todd. Silva again. trying to find Zempogna with a first time left foot shot and over the top. Papalia. For the runner, Malby. In behind is a great ball. It's a 2v1 with Stella Zempogna on the back post. And Malby just went for herself there. So they're wasting a really good 2v1 for West Coast Cobras. Zempogna line up the shot in the back of Taylor. It's going to be a corner kick. Malby across the court, intercepted by Belanca. Belanca taking her player on. Has a bit of a hard touch there. Papalia dispossessed by Grovia, but it's still Cobra's ball. Papalia with a shot and crucial touch there from Todd to put that one with her foot to a corner kick. Monique Todd guaranteeing her team to stay on the lead of this very, Monique Todd just twisting the ankle there. Just making sure Monique Todd is okay. She's been a crucial piece for her team tonight. Corcoran into Papalia. Zempogna with time and space, shifting that one to Papalia. Looks forward, decides to play back to Zempogna. Going across the court, well read by Hughes. And it's a 3v2 here. Hughes by herself. And Hughes misread the run off Grovia. And a bit too hard there for Grovia's run. To Hughes, finding Grovia in the middle with a 1-2. Nikki Hughes going by herself, intercepted by Corcoran. Malby, finding Zempogna. Papalia. Corcoran with a great first time ball there to find Malby. That gives that one away for Inter. That restarts with a 4-0 shape here. Being pressed by Cobras. Coach Farrow asking her goalkeeper to slow play down, let her team to get into the right shape. McCullough, Taylor, Inter bravely playing across the goal there. Zempogna for a first time shot from Papalia in the left foot, which is not a dominant foot, forcing Todd to go and make another crucial save. Papalia. Hughes read that run really well. Papalia with the left foot shot and slots that one in. equalizing the game for her team. Great play for Papaya that intercepts the ball in the middle and slots that one in on the right hand side of Monique Todd. And the game is equal. Inter 2, West Coast Cobras 2. Entertaining second half here. West Coast Cobras finding that press, adjusting that press a bit more, which force Inter to make a few mistakes and in front of goals, and they just capitalized it. Let's see how they're gonna react with this goal. Have a kick in here on this defensive side of the court for Inter. Hughes into McCulloch, finding Grovia down the line. Grovia under pressure of 2. And the ref said the ball was out already. Ref said it's Cobra's ball. Cochran to Balixuk, going into Silva. Good touch towards the middle of the court. Into Cochran. Playing Rika with time and space here. Cochran. Good feet from Silva to find Papalia. Under pressure of 3. Papalia against McCulloch. McCulloch got the best of it. But Hughes could not make good contact there with the ball and put that one to the side. West Coast Cobras with the momentum. Balitsuk finding Cochran, trying the 1-2. Taylor playing down the line, finding McCulloch with time and space. And shoots that straight into Silva. And it's going to be a corner kick for West Coast, for Inter Perth, I'm sorry. Blanca, the goal scorer for Inter Perth, back on the court. And it's 4 seconds. Turnover ball, keeper's ball. Farrell over the top to find, trying to find Papalia. Easily saved from Todd here. Blanca taking her player on. And touch from Papalia to put that one for a kick in. Grovia. Taylor shoots onto Papalia. And it's a 1v1 here, Papalia versus Taylor. Taylor got the best of it in a counter-attack. Goes herself, finds Belanca. Played behind Belanca. She had put that one in front of her. She would be through on goals. Silva. McCulloch trying to clear that one. It hit her foot and then he hit her leg. She was a bit confused, don't know what happened there. Papaya with a left foot shot. Todd for the run of Belanca. Over the top, in behind them, Pogna. Oh, the headers that one just to the side.
Chloe, make sure you're moving to the ball.
Taylor with that combination play. But even if that one had gone in, it wouldn't count. No one touched the ball before. Taylor went for the shot. Silva. Balatuk. Under the pressure of Inter Perth, giving that one away again. Grovia facing her own goal under the pressure of West Coast Cobras. They're stepping that one up. Belanca into McCulloch, finding Belanca in the middle. Belanca going herself against Papalia. And Papalia was really smart there to kick that ball back onto Belanca. And it's going to be keeper's ball.
Hayden, left shoulder.
Great defensive shape there from Sofia Papalia. Farrell over the top. Silva. Zampogna trying for 1v2 there. Belisuk did not read that one well, but this one they got it left foot from Zampogna. Another crucial intervention there from Todd. Stella Zampogna with a left foot shot. Grovia. Finding Belanca, turning Papalia. Recovers this one really well and just gets the ball onto herself for counter-attack with the right foot and just... Todd saw Belanca staying back and Zampogna with the clearance trying to kill the commentator.
That's fine. Flick, 1.
Belanca back onto Taylor. Going across to McCulloch. Ball down the line to find Grovia.
Other way.
McCulloch. Taylor with a 1-2 with McCulloch.
Press.
Intercepted by Cobras. Silva.
Slow.
Silva got the best of that one. Papalia. What a match Papalia
Closer, Hayden, closer.
is having tonight, and what a season she's having as well. Being a crucial player here for West Coast Cobras. Silva. Belisuk giving that one away. Belanca with the body, and she lines up the shot, and referee said there was no touch. It's keeper's ball. Great use of the body there from Belanca.
Man on, man on.
Taylor finding McCulloch. It's 4v3 here. McCulloch over the top, managed to find Grovia. Great ball over the top and skipper's ball. Stella, Zampogna 1v1. Gave that one away under the pressure of Belanca. McCulloch recover. Plays it back. Silva. And
Chloe, sub, Chloe.
Silva intercepted that one. They were going towards goal and Belanca was forced to do what Caitlin McCulloch just did earlier in the half. It's part of the game, a foul is part of the game.
Transition to be going forwards quicker.
Stop that transition, the attacking transition from happening. You can have 5 fouls per half, so might as well just use them. And EJ Silva with a free kick. Trying to find a top corner here. And he's missed by a few inches. McCulloch. Sorry, Belanca on her left foot, just miscommunication there between Belanca and the keeper. Silva lays it off for Cochrane. First time shot to the side of the goals. Both coaches still have a timeout in this first half. Just
Hayden, move. Hayden, move.
over 8 minutes to go. Belanca finding Grovia. Back into McCulloch, finding Belanca with a 1v1. Taking a heavy touch there.
Good ball.
A little bit of a heavy touch from Caitlin Belanca, and the ball just going a bit wide for her to recover. Farrell
Well done, Kayla. Time.
intercepted by McCulloch. Caitlin Belanca is slotting that one in on the top left corner. First time topo. Great goal. 3rd goal of the match for her today. Putting her club once again ahead on this match.
That was something, Chloe.
Great strong topo. No chance there from forward goalkeeper
Girls, we just got to switch on.
Annie Farrow to save. And Inter 3, West Coast Cobras 2. Be interesting to see how West Coast Cobras react to this one. They've dominated the first half of this match, but Caitlin Belanca sliding 3 goals for her team today.
Good movement. Nikki, it's a very good idea.
Zempogna. Over the top, trying to find Cochrane. McCulloch into Hughes.
Taylor, the first thing that you said was the better answer.
West Coast Cobras stepping up the press. Monique Todd finding Grovia. And the ball bounced just before she was able to control that. Cochrane. Zempogna.
Well done, Peyton. Kayla in, Kayla in.
Hughes under the pressure of Cochrane, intercepted by Silva. Silva down the line against Hughes. Hughes recovered that one. It's a good battle. Zempogna. Finding Silva. Cochrane. Back to Silva. Being pressed by the goal scorer. EJ Silva losing the boot there. And the referee said, bring it back. There was no clear advantage. It's going to be a free kick here for West Coast Cobras. Interim 3 fouls.
There was no advantage.
Zempogna. A little bit of a miscommunication there between the 3 players. Recovered by Papalia. Looks up, play all the way back to Cochrane. Into Zempogna. Cochrane.
Well done, Kayla, good read.
Finding the runner, Zempogna. Being pressured by Grovia. Zempogna. Great pressure there by the youngster. Forcing Zempogna out of bounds.
Good idea.
Farrell playing short with Malby. Farrell put that ball there for Malby under pressure, just having to kick that one out. Taylor. And once again, they tried to do that play where no one touches the ball and you just hit it in.
Hayden, drop off. Chloe,
But that
drop
has
off.
to be a
Chloe,
really
drop off.
hard hit. And hope someone gets a touch to put that one in the back of the net. Cochrane finding Malby with a good first touch. Intercepted by Belanca. Cochrane. Silva. Silva hitting her mom on the stands. I'm sure she's gonna hear that when she goes home. Grovia, good foot skill there to find the run of Belanca. She can get her 4th. Lines up the shot and great intervention from Farrell.
Hayden, drop hard.
Putting Malby in a counter-attack here. Silva 1v1 against Grovia. Silva
Step out of the box. Step forward.
lining the ball there for Papalia. Belanca putting that one to the side. Sofia Papalia will be able to line up the shot here.
Hayden, to your left. Hayden to your right. Hayden to your right.
Papalia with the first time shot. First time save there from Todd and Cochrane. Just to the side of the goalkeeper. Belanca side of the foot here to Hughes. Silva subbing in, not in position. Silva into Papalia, hits that ball onto Belanca and earns herself a corner kick. Silva, Papalia. Another corner kick for Cobras. Papalia, back onto Silva with a set play intercepted by Taylor, who puts Caitlin Belanca through.
Chloe, drop,
Just a
Chloe.
little bit too much power in that ball. Farrell. Silva across the court. Great first time ball from Papalia to find Cochrane. But the ball bounced a little bit awkwardly in front of her. Hughes trying to find Belanca in the back of Papalia, who recovered that one, goes herself. And another crucial intervention by Monique Todd, putting that one to the corner. Todd having a great game. Cochrane lanes it off to Silva. Easily saved for Todd. Hughes trying that one fast time. Belisuk. Silva. Trying to find the run of Belisuk, who was facing her own goal. Taylor being pressured by Papalia. And it's going to be a kick in here for Cobras. Silva. Zempogna back to Silva. Belisuk. Papalia. Finding Silva down the line. Intercepted by Belanca. Going herself and lines up the shot. And from the halfway, Belanca managed to hit the post, catching Ferro off her line. Ooh.
Turn.
Hughes.
Now settle.
Grovia.
Keep going backwards.
Belanca taking the ball back into the middle. They're trying to force Cobras to step up so they can find that space in behind, which they did. Taylor playing back to Hughes. Belanca. Taylor.
Tightens up.
And first time out of the second half, called by West Coast Cobras coach John Goodlich. And we'll be right back. And we're back for the last 2 minutes of Internationale Perth 3, West Coast Cobras 2. Coach John Goodlich just requested a timeout. Let's see how they're going to react here. What they haven't planned to be able to score another one and at least equalize this match. So I'm poking with the body battle here with Bilanca.
Taylor, run. Get in there early. I don't care. You get there and be ready to go.
West Coast Cobras just stepping up the press really high, and you can see they're matching the 4-0 shape here really well. And that creates a ball in the back. Michaela Hughes just with a great run in behind the defender, forcing a great save there from Farrell.
Caitlin, Nikki, drop away. Caitlin, Nikki, drop away.
Dangerous defensive shape here from Cobras to match this 4-0 shape. They will get you the spacing behind that Inter wants. They need a player. McCulloch. Taylor. Back to McCulloch. Into Bilanca. Under the pressure from Silva there. Bilanca forced to leave that ball. It's going to be a kick in for Cobras, and
make sure you're close enough to be a wall.
Papaya with her right foot. She can kick it with her left. She can kick it with her right. She's a very dangerous player here. And she goes herself with the header from Zempogna. But you can, definitely see West Coast Cobras matching the shape. But they'll create that space in the back. They need a player to balance the run. The player that is in the opposite side of the ball in the flank needs to tuck in, balance that run, and it's going to be a two-touch ball here. The referees did not see that. It's going to be just a kick in. And Todd once again with a crucial intervention after a shot from Papalia. 1.5 minutes to go in a corner kick for West Coast Cobras. 1 goal is all it takes. Both teams need this win. Both chasing top 4. Well read by Hughes. Taylor into McCullough under pressure. Hughes finding Bilanca on the other side, and hard pass there. It's a great idea from Hughes, just bad execution.
Yeah, well, just where we are is good.
Silva.
Nikki, drop a bit. Yeah, the weak side, you got to balance.
Into Papalia, going herself. Well recovered by Hughes. Being pressed by 2. Zempogna with the back heel touch. Papalia.
Well done, Taylor. Thank you, John. Play.
Silva.
Taylor, tuck in. Taylor,
Into
tuck in.
Zempogna. Back to Silva. Taking it into the middle of the court. Into McCulloch. Recovered again by Silva. Zempogna finding Papalia. Being pressed by Bilanca. Papalia facing the side of the court here.
Taylor, drop in. Go, go.
Todd over the top. Misread the run of McCulloch. Papalia. 30 seconds on the clock. They have one more chance to equalize this match. Zempogna trying to find Corker on the right side of the flank here. They'll have to step up the press. They'll have to press hard and force another Inter mistake. Taylor finding Bilanca with time and space, being pressed by Zempogna. Monique Todd guaranteeing her team here on the lead. It's going to be a corner kick for West Coast Cobras. Zempogna into Corcoran and just over, he's hit that one over the bar. Monique Todd,
Go back where you were.
incredible. Incredible save, first time shot. Not once, not twice, but 3 times his half. Hughes going forward, finding Taylor.
Press.
If Nicola Hughes meant that, that was a really, really good touch.
Taylor, press the middle. Taylor, press the middle.
Silva trying to find some pocket, intercept by Hughes. Taylor from McCullough goes for a shot. Intercepted by Silva. And that's game. What a win from Inter Perth. 3 goals from Belanca. 3 crucial saves from Todd. They guarantee them the 3 points. And we'll be back with the stats for you guys in the next game here at Perth Mod. Thank you.